Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Sorry it's been a while since I posted. It's been busy. But a couple comments said I wanted a toolbox tour. The toolbox. So that's what we're going to do today. So I have a couple toolboxes that I use basically every day. We're going to start over here with my US General roll cart. Now I like it because I like to be able to stack tools that I'm going to be using throughout the day on top. That way my toolbox can stay in one spot and I can roll my cart or multiple places around the shop, work off of it, have all the tools I need. Very handy. It's got a drawer where I keep all my sprays, microfiber rags. Very good for my cleaning materials. It does have a storage shelf on the bottom. Right now it's just a bunch of random stuff, free pen. But that's something. Next up is the 40-inch Snap-on Heritage Series roll cart. Very good box. I don't know if you'll be able to read it. I think it's backwards for y'all. Royal blue. Very pretty. On this end, without the handle, I have my pry bars with the pry bar holders. A box of gloves in the Harbor Freight glove holder. It's magnetic. A couple magnet trays. Keep loose nuts and bolts. Very handy. Inside the box, have the Milwaukee Packout socket set. All deeps. Very good, extensive set. Then I have shallow Milwaukee standard socket on the magnetic tray. Metric swivel impact sockets next to my bolt extractors, which I found very handy for bolts that have been rounded off by wrenches. Somebody goes, rounds off the head of a bolt, come in here, grab the rough size, let's see, 14, about the size you need. It's about the same size of that bolt. Hammer it on, put a ratchet on it, pull it out. I've had to use them a couple times. It's very handy to have. With that, have that set. Just some miscellaneous, a little mirror, little pick, tire pressure gauge, pen magnet, have a hydraulic cap for capping off a hose, a couple extensions, feeler gauges, electrical tape, and then my multimeter. The multimeter is a Fluke 115. A very good little multimeter. In the second drawer in the box, we have all of our standard ratchet wrenches. Allen wrenches, I think. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Then metric ratchet wrenches, picks, big and small. Two more Allen wrenches, mini wrenches, the standard Allen wrenches, and then just some low torque wrenches. The small wrenches, get it opened up here for you. It's just very little wrenches. It's a Snap-on set. Just real small wrenches. Third drawer down, all of our pliers. I got the Snap-on set, the Blue Point snap ring pliers. Actually need to get them warranted. The spring broke, came out. Big snap ring pliers. A couple sets of like needle nose and smaller one. Got all the Knipex big pliers. Pair of dikes, regular pair of pliers. Got the Milwaukee wire strippers, and then also the Blue Point extended angle needle nose, extended dikes, just regular extended needle nose. All very handy tools right there. Very accessible right there in the third drawer. Fourth drawer, I have my Blue Point 1/2 inch set. I'll just have the case open sitting in the drawer. I don't use it every day, but it is handy to have. Some chrome deeps. Basically matches the shorts on your deeps. A couple impact 12 points, I think, but I don't ever use those. I have an entire Allen bit set that I use fairly often, next to the John Deere Torx bit set. Have the, see if I can open this up for you. Have the Snap-on bolt extractor, or screw extractor as they say. Screw extractor. Left-handed drill bits with the extractor. It's a win if you actually get the screw to come out. They usually just break off. But I have the Milwaukee bit set basically for an impact driver or a drill. Drill bits, I highly recommend this set. Got it off of Amazon. Works great for steel, cast iron, like engine blocks and whatnot. It works really good for trying to drill through metal. Put some oil with it so you don't wear out your bit. There you go. That is it for that drawer. Go down to the next one. This is our hammer drawer. Sledge, ball peen, dead blow, brass. Have a tire gauge, inflator with a gauge. A couple breaker bars, 3/8 and 1/2 inch. Vice grips, all. Then we got punches up here, punches, chisels, brass punch, old bearing race to help drive bearings, and the Snap-on tool to hold your punches and chisels while you hammer so you don't hit your finger. We do have that. I don't use them much. You gotta have quite a bit of room. Next drawer, the expensive one. Got a dial indicator, just Harbor Freight Special. Nothing fancy. We got the 1/4 inch click style torque wrench from Snap-on, and then the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch, all click style. The 1/4 inch is inch pounds instead of foot pounds. The other two are foot pounds. Then we have our crescent wrenches with a gasket scraper, and I call it an alignment pin. I use this to line up tires when I'm trying to put bolts in. And a couple other extractors, I think. And then the bottom drawer, everybody knows, is the junk drawer. Empty Blue Point case, red rags, bench cloth. I don't actually know what it's called, but use it to keep dirt off of parts, as I can show you. And I have a Milwaukee bag for carrying impacts and stuff if I need, or some sockets when I need to go outside. Other than that, there's really big sockets that we don't usually use. So that is basically it for the Snap-on box. Now, the John Deere box, 36-inch triangle box. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace for $375. The lift strut was broken, but pull the handle, open it up. So, start off with on our tray. Have all of our 1/4 inch sockets, metric deeps, standard deeps, metric shorts, standard shorts. Then you have your metric 3/8 deeps, standard 3/8 deep, couple 1/2 inch drive big sockets, spark plug sockets, And then you start getting into your metric shorts, standard shorts, all for 3/8 drive. Then we get up into our metric and standard impact sockets with the shorts as well. I don't remember exactly which ones those are. Those are impact metric sockets. Then you come up to the top row. You have your metric wrenches, standard, and this is just my layout of all my toolboxes. Everybody's going to organize theirs a little bit differently. This is how I like mine. Makes it easiest way for me to remember where all my stuff's at. So that's how I have mine. Over here in this compartment, I have all of our screwdrivers, socket, nut driver, I guess, and then 1/4" ratchets, U-joints, 3/8 ratchet and breaker bar, 1/2" impact extension, and then I have our wobble extensions back here in the back, regular extensions, 1/4" regular. Come down, have a magnet, stick, extendable stick magnet, light, some safety glasses, and we got pens, paint pens, notepads, all that fun stuff back there. Now, for the expensive, pick up our tray, we get into the Milwaukee part. This is the expensive part of the toolbox. We have our M12 batteries. I have one of the high output 5-hour batteries. I have 2 of these small 1.5 amp hour. Let me grab one. Have 2 of those, a half hour and a half. And then go up to M18, and we have 4 of the 5 amp hour. Have 4 of those. On the M12 side, have the 3/8 right angle impact. Very good for tight places where you can't fit a regular impact. Like this. Fits in there a lot better as it's just skinnier. And then the M12 Milwaukee ratchet. The right angle impact and the ratchet are the only 2 things that I have that are the M12 battery side. On the M18 side, as you've seen, I have the 3/8 compact. Some people call them stubby. I have used this a lot. I actually lost the friction ring and I have an O-ring on it right now to hold extensions and sockets on, because the friction ring broke and came off and I couldn't get it back on. Then we have the M18 1/2" impact. This is great for tires on those big machines, the big tractors. Lots of ugga power. And then to operate drill bits, I have the M18 1/2" hammer drill / driver. Works really good for drilling through stuff with those drill bits that I showed earlier. Works really good with those, or the bits out of that Milwaukee kit I showed you earlier. Works great. I've used this a few times just drilling holes or using a extended Torx bit for working on a deck at home. I've used this for multiple purposes. Last but not least, in the Milwaukee section, it's the M18 1/4" hex impact driver. You click in your bit, Phillips, whatever. Let me grab the pack now, I'll show you. So, that's where this kit comes in handy. You You have all your different bits in there. Let's just grab a, here, let's grab a Phillips. You click it in. Now you have an electric screwdriver. I use this for screws on like the 8Rs. Kind of on like corner panels, they tend to have Phillips screws to pull the plastic trim off. But that is the use for that. All right, I'm back. There's this issue with the garage door. I'm not gonna worry about it. So, had to help with somebody bring in, park something real quick. So I'm back. Yeah, that's all the Milwaukee stuff. As a technician, you know, we carry pocket screwdrivers, flashlights, different style pins. I like the Milwaukee Sharpies. I have a couple that adjust the black, and I have a couple that are in blue. They actually have red, which I've not invested in. I'm not a huge fan of red, except I run red Milwaukee. I do drink the Kool-Aid, the Milwaukee Kool-Aid. Go easy. But I like these. They work really good. Long handle ratchets. When it comes to long handle, I like Flex Head. I just bought Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight. They've done great, haven't had any issues. I got the 3/8 and the 1/2 inch. They've both been really good. Just don't forget, always turn your ratchets off at the end of the day. Don't forget. So, that is basically it for the toolbox. The bench cloth I was talking about earlier, like this. Lay it across the table, lay all your parts across it. I don't even know what it's actually called. But, so, not very long. That is a tour of my toolbox. If you're interested, visit your local Deere dealership for the green triangle box. If you want a Snap-on box, find your local Snap-on dealer, or look at shop.snapon.com. For Deere stuff, look at deere.com and look for the merchandise section, or look up John Deere Tools on Google, and you should see one that leads to deere.com. Pretty simple to get there. But other than that, that's all I got. So that is going to conclude the tour of my toolbox tour. If you want to learn more about a specific tool, leave it in the comments, let me know. I'll get some more information about the tool you want to know about, and I'll give you some more information. So thank y'all for supporting my channel. Like the video, leave a comment what you want to see next. Just keep on rolling, guys. Keep your head up, keep a positive mindset, and we'll keep this green iron moving. I like that quote from ZK Mastertech. We're just gonna keep the green iron moving. So I will see y'all in the next video.